What's poppin', everybody? Welcome back to another episode. We're gonna see. Whoa! All right, we're gonna get right into the message and see what chakras we have come out. See what's going on in your energy field. Okay, we got two. Step one. Okay, and one. Okay, so we have the heart chakra, the solar plexus, and to do that one for a very long time. And then we have the crown. All right. So we got solar plexus, heart, crown chakra. So just right off the top, I feel like there may be some issues with faith and confidence, faith and belief within yourself, and possibly humanity even. Um, could possibly be losing faith in like your environment, the people around you, your family members, your friends, or the people you thought were your friends. You could be coming to a few different harsh realizations about, like I said, your environment and the people that you feel like you should confide in, the people that you feel like should be there for you. But also, this could be an internal thing. You could be having lapse in faith about where you are and why you are even still in, said environment, or why you are even in said friend groups or jobs or something like that. So we're just gonna get into it. Heart chakra, acceptance of self. It is a time to rejuvenate myself by giving myself love. I accept myself the way I am, and I remind myself that I cannot feel any better about life than how I feel about myself. I will not wait a moment longer to accept myself. I honor what my body is asking for, and if I am unsure, I will ask myself, what can I do to be healthier and more balanced than I am now? I dwell upon all that is right in my life, not what is wrong, and I have gratitude. I accept my life as it is now, and I move forward with. I move forward with this, but it says I move forwards from here. Okay. So before I even read the cards, I feel like I spoke on that. So it's just about. I'm hearing like don't give up on yourself. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody um, fall into some of the pockets of life, and everybody is still learning. It's an ongoing process, so you're not going to get everything right the first time. Like life actually takes practice. So sometimes that's a hard truth to hear because you kind of like be in your ego a little bit, and you feel like you should have got it right the first time. But just accept where you are, accept the level that you are excelling at. Because your journey is yours, and then also if you are on a health journey, don't give up on yourself. If you backslid or whatever, and you had some potato chips, it's okay, but also make sure you're giving yourself sensible accountability, not unrealistic accountability to where you're talking down to yourself or you're lapsing in faith that you can even achieve the health goals that you would like to achieve, or that you're not over something that you feel like you should have gotten over already, like within your heart. Healing is a process. Healing takes time. So just accept where you are and move forward from that. Then we got solar plexus, self-worth and self-esteem. I honor myself by doing things that please me, not only those that please others. I am empowered as I release the need to live up to other people's unrealistic expectations of me. And I just said that about yourself. Like, hold yourself to a realistic standard, realistic accountability versus exaggerated accountability or whatever I just said. When I respect and approve of myself, others will naturally do the same. I teach others how to treat and respect me by how I treat and respect myself. I know I am worthy of love and respect. The boundaries I create with others acknowledge my self-worth. So I'm hearing too, like, don't feel guilty for pouring into yourself. Don't feel guilty for taking the time out to love on yourself. As I said, it's time to rejuvenate myself by giving myself love. So don't feel guilty for setting these boundaries. And the reason why guilt is coming up because that's more of a heart-centered emotion. You hold guilt and shame like in your heart. So give yourself the space that you need to release that and start to embrace this newfound self-worth and self-esteem. It's not saying that you don't have it. It's not saying that you lack it. But I just heard the people around you may, and that may not be why you're resonating with them anymore or resonating with that environment anymore. Is because you've surpassed them in regards to you surpass them into another level of growth, of self-awareness and self-love and self-worth and self-esteem. It doesn't mean you're stuck up, and don't let nobody guilt trip you into thinking that you're stuck up because you are stepping into this new you. You're no longer you're no longer a people pleaser. Basically, you're doing things that make sense, and things that are you only engage in things and that's going to protect your peace, and you only engage in ways that do protect your peace, if it makes sense. So don't feel like you got to be there for everybody. That's an unrealistic expectation. I felt that too, and don't be upset with yourself if you kind of slide it back into old habits of people pleasing. Like I said, healing is a process. Old habits die hard. And then I got crown chakra, one with all. I feel the divine force flowing through me. I honor this, and I know that it flows through all. I am okay. So what I just picked up with that, I heard God takes care of fools and babies. So everybody not your responsibility. So just as the divine force of God is flowing through you, it's flowing through everybody. But it's everyone's conscious decision as to whether or not they're going to embrace that. It's called free will. So use your free will in the way that you choose. I am calm in knowing that I am one with all, and I contemplate and meditate on this fact. I regularly remind myself that we are all from the same source and that we are all on a journey as spiritual beings experiencing this physical existence. So once again, you're not perfect. It's an experience. It's nothing that can prepare you for each day. So if you find failure in your day, give yourself grace and have gratitude that you were able to obtain the information that you obtained that day to move forward within the next day. I am aware that I have a choice as to how I respond to what is happening in my life. My responses have an enormous effect on my spiritual, mental, emotional, and physical well-being. So I just feel like don't let anybody shake this new foundation that you are building, because it's a stronger foundation, because it is a foundation built from peace, your inner peace. So don't let nobody come in and shake that up and kind of have you doubting the steps that you are taking to become a better person. Don't allow anything to come in and doubt your process. Even if it's just you and your own thoughts. Sometimes it may not be somebody. It could just be something somebody said, and you could be triggered or whatnot. So just be aware of your trigger, but don't beat yourself up about being triggered, if that makes sense. So so just stay prayed up and keep pushing forward and continue to set those boundaries as needed, and get away from the energy vampires and the people that live to drain your energy. And then also don't do that to yourself and trying to figure out what it is, about these people, and then don't drain yourself and your energy and trying to retaliate in efforts to take control and get your energy back, because it's also pointless exertion. And then also don't let anxiety win. Yeah. Until next time.